What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to a top 10, another top 10. And this is my top 10 of the best movies of 2022. These are my top 10 of my personal favorite movies I've seen from 2022. And I know I'm way late doing this list, but there's a lot. There's a lot. I've been busy, and there's a lot of movies I've been y'all to see. And I there's I know we like doing this review and all that, but like I said, I've been bit like things got up and got things got away, and I've been busy and all that. Uh, but I'm going. I'm going. But here I am now. These are my. I'm getting, but here I am now. This is my top 10 list, and for because life got in the way and all that. I've been busy and all that, and there's a lot of movies I've been seeing and all that. But I'm here now. Here now and all that. So don't judge me. And and if you don't see a lot of the top 10, if you don't see a movie, don't be on this list. Just don't get mad. Just, I'm sorry, but this is my opinion. So yeah, I expect your opinion. This is my opinion. Like I said, it's my top 10. It's just my opinion. And as always, and before I top right, and before get to the list, I do before before we get to the top 10 list, I do have some honorable mentions. Honorable mentions, and my honorable mentions are Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Lost City, Death on the Nile, the Unbearable Waste of Talent, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, the Bob's Burgers movies, Where the Crawdads Sing, Lightyear, Nope, Bullet Train, The Menu, Devotion, All Quiet on the Western Front, The Wonder, The Banshees on the Western Issaram, the Adam Project, and Babylon, and Puss in Boots, Last Switch. All good movies, but they couldn't make the top 10 list. With that out of the way, let's get to the top 10. Coming in number 10 is The Black Phone. The Black Phone was my favorite horror movie of last year. I love my favorite horror movie of 2020. I love Ethan Hawkins movies as this creepy. This movie was just unsettling to me. This movie was one of the scariest horror movies I see. Was pretty much the only good horror movie I think is award. Along with Nope, I love the kid. But the kid in this movie was actually pretty good. I love the kid in this movie. I love the performances. Ethan Hawkins all that, this guy is masked and all that. And I love how about this kid and basically wanted to go home and try to escape and all that. Oh, the Black Phone basically on truly good horror movie I've seen so far this year. Because 2022 didn't have like good horror movies, but the Black Phone was the best horror movie I've seen so far in 2022. Let's say, like I said, Black Phone. Good movie. Coming number 9 is Black Wakanda Forever. Wakanda Forever is not as good as the first. It's not as good as the first movie, but it's definitely good. It's definitely a good sequel. And I wasn't excited for this movie, but after seeing this movie, it's actually pretty good. It's very touching. There's a lot of sad moments in this movie, and this movie is over 2 hours long. But I love Letitia Wright in this movie as Black Panther as Chadwick Boseman's sister, I love how he paid tribute to his character in this movie. I love the action scene in this movie. I want to say like Wakanda and all that, but I don't know. Black Wakanda Forever was actually pretty solid sequel to Black Panther. No? I want to start this movie's not as good as the first one, but it's all know. I love the performance movie. Letitia Wright, Angela Bassett, Letitia Victor, whatever, and all that. Well, but I don't know. Everybody was pretty darn good in this movie. I love the performance. The pacing was good, pretty good, and all that. Wakanda Forever, pretty darn good movie. Coming number eight is Violent Night. Violent Night was one of the favorite Kick-Ass movie. And I thought it's one of my favorites. This movie was Kick-Ass. I love the David Hartman movie. David Hartman movie was I was kicking these. I love Zombie and Scrooge and all that. I love the performance of the movie. I love the girl in the movie. I love her parents. But the other character I can care less about. I ain't like the other kid in the movie. I ain't like the bratty woman and the wannabe celebrity dad but Barry D'Angelo was kind of hilarious in the movie. I love, but like I said, this movie I love the home alone styles in the movie and the Die Hard. This is like I said, this movie's not as good as Die Hard, but it's Die Hard Home Alone, but it's basically a good Christmas movie, Christmas movie, action movie. Like I said, but this is one of my. This is like I said, this is another good Christmas movie. This. Like I said, I had a lot of fun in the movie. Saw the movie last night. This movie, I had Christmas. I can't wait to buy a movie Blu-ray. This, like I said, this movie was pretty good. I had a lot of fun in the movie. I love the Home Alone tragedy movie, but this movie, but the Home Alone tragedy was actually pretty crappy. Like, how this little boy won't. But sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. How you want to save this? How does want to save this house? But how John Leguizamo went to these family. John Leguizamo character took these family hostage and he want to kill it for his money and home tragedy. Cause this movie is an R-rated movie. They home alone. There was a lot of blood and gore in this movie, but it's pretty justified. You know. Remember Home Alone? How Kevin Stanley trapped Harry Marr. This movie was actually pretty. This movie and this one was the trap was pretty gory and it was actually pretty entertaining. I had a lot of fun in the movie. So all in all, Violent Night, good movie, very entertaining. Coming number 7 is Dragon Ball Superhero. Dragon Ball. Now I'm a big Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, all that. Maybe not me. And I would actually Dragon Ball Super is it's definitely one of my favorite anime movies so far. I've seen. It's one of the good favorite anime movies I've seen so far this year. I love Gohan, and the action scene, and I love the Super Saiyan. It's always good to see Super Gohan, Piccolo, and I love the relationship of Gohan having his daughter. I love Piccolo, love Bulma in this movie, everything about everything, the Super Saiyan, and I love it. The world traits, the designs, the anime. Oh no, I'm a big. I was actually looking forward to seeing this movie. I finally saw this movie. And this movie, I had a lot of fun. It was always good to see. Always good to see a Dragon Ball movie. I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan. I love this movie. This movie is just entertaining. As you can see, I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan. And of course, I was gonna love this movie. So Dragon Ball Superheroes was thumbs up. A great, one of my favorite anime movies so far this year. It's definitely my favorite anime. It's my favorite anime movies of the year. So Dragon Ball Super, love it. Number 6 is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was a blast. I love this. I was actually excited this movie. when I first saw the trailer to the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie, I was on that movie was gonna be terrible. But after seeing that movie, I was wrong. And and when I first saw the trailer to the movie, I was actually excited for this movie. But I was actually excited for this movie. And after seeing the movie, I was right. This movie was good. I love the performance of this movie. I love Sonic in this movie. I love James Marsden, Tika Sumpter. I love Jim Carrey as the villain. I forgot his name. I love Idris Elba as Knuckles and Luke Carey as Knuckles, and you know from the character from all Sonic the Hedgehog characters from Sonic the Hedgehog video games. But like I said, I wasn't excited for the first one, but now the first movie was shockingly good. Cause anytime you do a movie based on a video game, most of the time it's gonna suck. Like uh like Doom and Alone in the Dark and all that bullshit. But no, I was excited for Sonic the Hedgehog too, and this movie was good. I was right. This was a blast. I love every second of this movie. It was entertaining and all that. I love the back and forth with Sonic and Knuckles. How it became enemies to teammates and all that. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was a great. I enjoyed it. Coming number 5 is the Batman 2020. Is the Batman. Okay. This movie is almost 3 hours long. This movie is 2 hours and 58 minutes long. But I enjoyed it. This movie is different from other Batman movies. This Batman is nowhere near as good as Batman Begins in the Dark Knight, but it's actually pretty darn good. Now Robert Pattinson is a good Batman, but he's not a good Bruce Wayne. But when he was Batman, I enjoyed every second of it. I love the thrills. I love the action scenes in this movie. I also love Zoe Kravitz, Colin Farrell, Paul Dano, Colin Farrell, and Matt Reeves. I love Matt Reeves' style in this movie. Like I said, this movie's not. Like I said, this movie's not. I like to say this movie not trying to be action. This movie more like a thriller Batman movie. I say, but I love it. I love how this movie like probably be a little different. And I had a lot of fun in it. This movie is almost 3 hours long, but I enjoy every second of this movie. Like I said, but the Batman was actually pretty enjoyable. I love every second of it. Every second of it. Coming number 4 is The Fabelmans. Another Steven Spielberg masterpiece. And when I first saw, I knew this movie was going to be good. I'm a big Steven Spielberg. Everybody knows I'm a big Steven Spielberg. Who doesn't love Steven Spielberg? I'm a big, and this movie is just beautiful about filmmaking and all that. I love Gabriel the Bell's performance in this movie about this kid who's obsessed with filmmaking. I love Paul Dano in this movie and this kid and the actress played the mother in the movie and this. Oh, I just love this movie about the filmmaking. Paul Dano takes this movie there and basically he becomes obsessed with filmmaking and he probably plays his mother and Seth. I love Seth Rogen. I also like Seth Rogen in this movie as an uncle and he basically goes up and down with his mother's relationship and how he have to deal with school life and all that. And all, I just love the family. This is definitely another Steven Spielberg movie I enjoy. The family is just awesome. I love it. I just love this movie. I love this movie. I was actually excited to see this movie. I love the family before I even saw it. Just the family, just love it. Coming number 3. It's Till. Oh my God, Till. This movie is sad. This movie is just sad. This movie is a biopic about a horse by the Emmett Till. This movie is a tearjerker about Emmett Till and it's about Daniel Deadritter and Darren Whitwell did a good job as his mother, and of course it was the biopic about Emmett Till's story, how he became brutally lynched, and when it started seeing about the body, that movie it wasn't pretty. Oh my God. This movie is every mother's nightmare by a child, especially your only child, especially your only one son and all that. This movie is not sheer joker. Like I said, if people need to see this movie. You haven't seen this movie out? Just check. Something wrong with everybody should have saw this movie. This movie really had me in tears. This movie is one of the saddest biopics I've ever seen. This is This not another J. This movie is one of my favorite biopics I've seen so far in years. So Till is an important movie. People should have seen it. People should have seen it. So Till is an important movie. Till is great. Just awesome. Just something else. Just brought tears to my eyes. Coming number 2 is The Whale. Whale is a movie that I just saw today. This movie I wanted to put it so far number 1. But you'll find everybody knows who I know it's going to be. Because this movie is another important movie. It was another important movie. This is, like I said, this is by far Brendan Fraser's best performance. The movie is about this plays this college instructor about who's struggling with this obesity. He weighed over 600 pounds. So obese they can't barely walk. He had to depend on a walker, and basically everybody tries to help him, but he doesn't want help and all that. And he wanted to make peace with his daughter. He basically who hates his guts and all that. He divorced his ex-wife and all that. Everyone wants to help him, but he doesn't want it. He basically just wants to give up on life. But this movie was just touching and all over the place. This is definitely Darren Aronofsky's best movie so far. This is not one of them. This is one of his best movies. Like I said, this movie I just saw the movie just today. This movie is just great. This is one of the best movies I've seen so far in 2022. Just said, like I said, this movie was supposed to come out in December, but it got pushed. But said no movie there was showing. So we just started playing today, and I love every second of this movie. This movie just awesome, just important, just touching, everything. This is even one of Brendan Fraser's best performances, and Darren out of his best movies. This is all I gotta say. And my number 1 favorite movie of 2022 is, I'll give you a hint. It's that movie right. It's that movie right there. That's right. No, my number 1 is. That's right. Number 1 is Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun Maverick. That's right. Top Gun Maverick is one of my favorite. Is my favorite movie. My favorite movie of 2022. I love the performance movie. Tom Cruise, Val Kilmer, everybody. I just love. This is my favorite action military war movie I've seen so far this year. I love Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is my favorite actor of all time. I just love this movie. I love the soundtrack. I love the story, the fight scenes, everything. This movie is just touching. This movie is touching, entertaining, everything. I just love every second of this movie. This movie, like I said, Tom Gun Magic. I just love this movie is better than the first Top Gun. Okay, way back in 1986. Like I said, and rest in peace to Tony Scott. And this movie, I don't know about the director, but he did a good job with this movie. Like I said, this movie has an 8.7 on IMDb, and it totally deserved. This movie deserved to be higher. I love every second. This movie is definitely one of my favorite military movies of all time. At Top Gun Man, I love the soundtrack. I wait to the danger zone. I love every second of this movie. So I said like I said, Top Gun Man is my favorite movie of 2022. There's no question. Like I said, no big like I said when I reviewed this movie last year. When I read this movie, no movie was gonna beat this movie. I knew no movie wasn't beat this movie. Like I said, when I made this movie, no movie was gonna beat this. Was gonna review. Was gonna beat. I'm gonna beat you, right? And I'm gonna beat you, right? And I knew it. Like I said, Top Gun Maverick is no question why it's my favorite movie of 2022. Fucking love Top Gun Maverick. It's one of my favorite movies of 2020. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Let's say love it. That was my and those are the best movies. My top 10, my favorite, the best movies of 2022. Like I said, if you like this list, give me a list of top. Like I said, if you like this movie, like this review, like this, I'm saying, like this list, like this video, give me the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on social media. And as always, tell me again, and also look forward to my top 10 of my least favorite of the worst movies of 2022. And as always, tell me again, peace.